Yo, what up, friends? Daryl Morey came out earlier this week talking about the Lakers bubble championship, and this is his quote. He says, "Everyone I speak to around the league privately agrees it doesn't truly hold up as a genuine championship. Perhaps the lasting legacy of the NBA bubble is that the NBA should be proud of its leadership through the pandemic, and that even though the champion will forever be marked by an asterisk." Wow. Hugely strong words from one of the most prominent GMs in the NBA. This was met with a lot of vitriol, a lot of hate in terms of why would you even think that would be necessary to state. A lot of people saying, as I mentioned earlier, kind of they had to play all in the same conditions, sort of things. But you know me, I am a massive Laker hater. I do believe the bubble championship does deserve an asterisk. I don't believe Mar has ever heard me say that because I used to just say it to Jake, but I do believe so. I don't care that they all had to play in the same conditions. It was a totally bogus setup, playoffs in front of no fans, no atmosphere. It just, to me, it just did not bring the same standard of NBA championship. And I'm trying to keep talking because I see Mar ready to erupt like a Dragon Ball Z character on my ass right now. Pause. So Mar, go ahead.
No. Contrary to popular belief, I've always been kind of one of the Laker fans that get shunned because I was like, man, that championship was so phony.
Yes.
Well, no, because I mean, look, we're talking about a fragile AD got the rest for 3 months. We're talking about a 34 at that point. I think LeBron was 34, 35. Mileage crazy on his legs, and he gets the rest for 3 months. Like that's an off season. They got to have an off season in the middle of the season, and like I get it. It's everybody had the same time off, but for me, like time off affects different people and for different reasons. And with LeBron being having that much mileage on his body, that time off does him wonders compared to somebody else.
You're just a woman with a small brain, with a brain a third the size of us.
Having
science.
AD who's fragile, having time off, not putting him in physical contact, so he's not getting hurt. Like that affects his body totally different from others. So that's how I always felt about it. And
wow, I didn't know there were realistic Laker fans in this world. I thought you were all out of your mind.
No, and people always, they were like, oh, well, it's because you don't like LeBron. And no, I'm not a big LeBron fan, but I'm just looking at this from a basketball and just a real point of view. Like this, like I think I'm looking at it real from real common sense lens. That's what I think I am. And some people, oh, you're a hater. I'm like, I don't know. It's like I just look at it so different. Like it just
wow.
I mean, that makes sense to me. That, but for Daryl Morey to say it, I'm a fan. I'm just talking like barbershop talk. I can say that. I got the podcast and the platform to do that, and that's what I do. But for him to say that and kind of talk from the point of view from a fan, that to me, I thought that was kind of awkward because, I mean, if we keep it in a buck as a GM, what championships have you won? And you have a direct line to affect how to get to a championship as a GM. So
the direct line.
I'm just saying, if we really having that conversation,
so you feel it was in poor taste that it came from him versus
certain messages shouldn't come from certain messengers.
Ooh, I like that. Yes, great point. Okay. Speaking of,
beautiful black people suffer, victimized by the oppressive.
Hold on now, really?
I guess even though we were
tell them come on in,
we were still slaves.
Tell them come on in. We've been waiting on them all night.
Message.
Message. Will always and forever be one of my favorite movies of all time. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Just a tremendous, tremendous movie.
That was bro.
That was wild, wasn't it? I love it. All right, cool. So just wanted to get your thoughts on that. Canteen. I've never heard a Lakers fan admit that the bubble championship is asterisk worthy. What do you think, my friend?
Basuda booty juice in your
Whoa, the booty juice championship of the world.
No. But listen, man. Like
You're saying he's booty juice for saying that? Oh, okay.
No. I'm just saying the whole thing with the whole championship, man. We had to adjust to a different norm. Even during football season, basketball, all that stuff. You cannot enjoy a game without all the crowd antics and all the people pushing the game up and down the floor the duration of the basketball game.
Right.
I wish you could get. I thought you was bringing Jake on a few minutes ago. That's why I was getting all excited when you kept saying all this other stuff. But here's the thing.
I wish.
Jake, man, I thought Jake was about to come on, but Jake is hype about that championship. He's a LeBron lover. He's all into all the madness and stuff. But hey, I don't even think they should have had a championship that year. I think they should have just said, hey, whoever won their conference, and then just kind of put a null and void for a championship and moved on.
Okay, so you think they should have?
But there was nothing that we could just say, hey man, the Lakers did. There wasn't.
Right. Yeah, I hear you. Okay. All right, cool. Well, no, I mean that makes sense. I understand that opinion completely. I already told you. The way that I feel that it was just a different environment, and I didn't even take into account what Mar said, which even makes my argument sound more valid. Is the fact that they had so much rest in between time, and how that can help old people, especially. And injury prone people, especially. You know what I mean? Speaking of old people, someone who just had to wake up to use the bathroom in the morning. Flores checking in from overseas.
What up, bro?
That's crazy.
Was that mean? Because I said the old man got to get up and use the bathroom. Hey, shout out, Flores. We see you. Thank you for defending this country. Moving on. All right, cool. Let's keep it moving into another basketball story really quick. Gilbert Arenas was arrested and charged with running an illegal gambling business out of his rented mansion. He denies that he was released on bond after he pleaded not guilty. He says he only owned or rented the home out for these poker games, these illegal poker games that were held from September 2021 through July 2022 at an Encino, California mansion. He says that he collected rent through an intermediary while others played games, but he said that he did not actually participate. Obviously, we do not know that to be true, but the allegations also had pictures of. Actually, you know what? I just got to show you this because it's hilarious. He's like, hey, look, I didn't have any part of this. I'm not involved in any of this. Yet, here's the pictures that the cops took of the poker table at Arenas Poker Club. Sir,
name on it.
Sir, your name, your jersey, your number. You ain't know nothing about this. You ain't know nothing about. Okay, all right. Hey, Gil, Agent Zero. You know I love you, brother. We from DC. You know I love you.
Bro.
Mar.
No, that's crazy, bro.
What are your thoughts on this situation, Mar? What you think about this illegal?
I said I ain't got nothing to do with none of this, but my name on everything, bro. Hey, Gil, funny, bro. He you know, and you know his content reflects his wild and crazy antics. So this is another one of them. You know, it doesn't move me, but it just, you know, I just laugh at it because I'm like, hey, here's Gilbert Arenas making me laugh again because being goofy. So
a complete fool, goofy.
Yeah.
Canteen, your thoughts?
Hey man, same thing with Gilbert Arenas, but if you look at Marcus Morris, guy that played formerly for the Cleveland Cavs, he had about $265,000 in the hole too at 2 Las Vegas resorts. Same thing, man. He was on ESPN, you know, talking up there with, you know, doing his thing on ESPN and all that stuff. Here's the thing,
that money
man.
Back. Gotta pay off.
I mean, he paid it back. And here's the thing with Gilbert Arenas, man. I think, man, bro, like you said, more money, more problems. these guys find themselves in situations and in circumstances where they become frivolous, like Shannon Sharp. I mean, what do you do, man? I mean, I'll say this, guys, and I'm talking. All three of us, we're all men here. We all got a vice, whether we drink, smoke, with gamble. Everybody has a vice. You just have to know how to be able to have limits and boundaries and parameters around whatever you do. Mm-hmm. And I think Gilbert Arenas, Marcus Morris, these guys, they lose sight. Even Sharp, you can get any woman in the world. Why would you get old? I don't even want to say it because I'm trying to hold my tongue. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you. Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, look, if you're running if you have a gambling ring allegedly being run out of a house that you own, and the pictures come out that they're playing on a table with your name, I don't know what else to think, brother. And I always defend you. I always cape for you. So I hope you can somehow prove that you didn't know anything about it, but that's pretty hard to fathom that you'll be able to do that with the evidence that came out.
Your name on the table.
But I wish you the best because I don't want you to get in trouble. But it seems like trouble finds you. But it seems like trouble finds me too. So I don't know.
Subscribe on YouTube at Ball and Buds